in addition to many individuals who have been hurt. Now, let me start off first by thanking all of our law enforcement officials. This could have been a much worse day today. I want to thank our local law enforcement individuals. I want to thank the first responders. I want to thank all the state police, to the National Guard, and everybody else who was involved in today's activities. We planned for a long time for today's incidents. I also want to give a special thank you to the clergy who were here today, who helped us on the streets. I also want to thank those courageous UVA College students yesterday who last evening surrounded the statue of Thomas Jefferson to protect that statue. And I have a message to all the white supremacists and the Nazis who came into Charlottesville today. Our message is plain and simple. Go home. You are not wanted in this great Commonwealth. Shame on you. You pretend that you're patriots, but you are anything but a patriot. You want to talk about patriots, talk about Thomas Jefferson and George Washington. Who brought our country together. You think about the patriots today, the young men and women who are wearing the cloth of our country. Somewhere around the globe, they are putting their life in danger. They're patriots. You are not. You came here today to hurt people. And you did hurt people. But my message is clear. We are stronger than you. You have made our Commonwealth stronger. You will not succeed. There is no place for you here. There is no place for you in America. We work here today to bring people together, to unify folks. I remind you all that we are a nation of immigrants. Unless you're Native American, the first ships that came to Jamestown, Virginia in 1607. And since that time, many people have come to our great country to unite us.
I will tell you right now, they don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like the Indians. Now, maybe we say politically correct or not politically correct. They don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like Indians to Indians. And a lot of people are laughing at it, and you're telling how tough it is, how rough it is to get approved. Well, you go up to Connecticut, and you look. Now, they don't look like Indians to me, sir.
Our diversity, that mosaic tile of immigrants, is what makes us so special. And we will not let anybody come here and destroy it. So please go home and never come back. Take your hatred and take your bigotry. There is no place. And if I could give you a piece of advice, use your time and energy to help people. Come with me to a homeless shelter. Come with me to help a veteran find a job or a place to live. That's what we need help on, to bring people together. I spoke to the president this afternoon, and we had a conversation, and I told the president that there has got to be a movement in this country to bring people together.
I will tell you right now, they don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like to Indians. Now, maybe we say politically correct or not politically correct. They don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like Indians to Indians. And a lot of people are laughing at it, and you're telling how tough it is, how rough it is to get approved. Well, you go up to Connecticut, and you look. Now, they don't look like Indians to me, sir.
The hatred and rhetoric that has gone on and has intensified over the last couple months is dividing this great nation. We need to work together. I told the president that twice. I'd be willing to work with you if we can work together to bring people together. But stop the hate speech, stop the rhetoric in this country. We have got to bring people together. But we are a great commonwealth, and we are a great nation. And we are even stronger today because of those actions of those people who came with their bigotry and hatred.
When I was reading to prepare for this interview, I was quite surprised to see you use the word aborigines talking about African Americans.
You know, I've dealt with that issue. I've already, talked publicly about that.
And my purpose here today is to say that I'm very sorry, and I apologize to anyone whose feelings were hurt by my comment.
I've made very, very clear I don't know where that comment comes from.
Well, from your subconscious.
Well, I guess. I mean, it's not even a normal thing anyone would say, even if you meant something in a negative fashion. I don't know if you would pull that out. But for me personally, you can't just close down camp and stop trying to do the things that you think are right just because somebody, you may give them an unfortunate bit of ammunition. You still got to continue to fight on and do what's best for the state in the long run. And frankly, it's going to give me the opportunity to talk about things that I may never been able to talk about before.
You mean the bill?
Well, the bill, or talk about race relations issues, things like that. I mean, I have a freedom that a lot of people don't have because of that.
Because you used the word aborigine.
Because I've been through the fire, and I can talk to people, I can relate to people, I can let them know what kind of person I am, and we can talk about things that sometimes have been a little bit taboo.
So because it allowed you to reach audiences you might not otherwise have reached, do you not regret saying it?
I think it gives me some opportunities. I went and spoke to a group in the city of Birmingham. It was a city councilwoman's community meeting, probably 95% African American, and because of things that I regret, offhand remark I should not have made.
Using the word aborigines.
Right, offhand remark I should not have made.
Which you don't want to say.
Yeah, I know better. But what it allowed me to do, they actually listened to what I said, probably more than they would have anybody else, because they want to see, this is that guy, this is that person. And we discussed immigration, we discussed policy that deals with the county locally, and there was the ability to actually get across some things that may have surprised them.
Hey, what's up, family? This is Chief Kalanago, man. I'm out here having a good time by the lakefront, but I just ran into one of my elders, and he got a little message for me, real quick. Go ahead and tell me what you just do.
When I grew up as a kid, I used to watch cowboy and Indian movies. I always rooted for the Indians
Why is that?
because I know that the white man wanted to kill all the Indians and take his land.
Because the Indian was who?
The Indians was the original America.
There we go, and that's who we are.
That's who we are.
There we go.
And I found out my great-grandmother is Indian.
Okay,
And mine was Crazy Horse.
crazy horse, all right?
Yes.
So if your great-grandma was Indian, that makes you what, an Indian?
Yes,
That's who we are, American Aborigines.
that's what I want.
There we go. And we still are.
If you don't know who you are, you're lost.
Absolutely. Thank you. All right, all right.
There's so much unfinished work in this country, and one of the most important things we need to do is repair our relationship with the people that first welcomed us. We need to know that when the Pilgrims and the Puritans arrived in this land, they weren't treated as aliens, they weren't treated as people that needed to be deported, they were treated as the hungry, the people who needed to be clothed and fed and housed. And the indigenous people who were here at that time did those things for the newcomers of the world. And that's the basis of the great American story about how we treat immigrants to our country. So thank you for that. We owe you a great debt, and we need to pay it.
All right, thank you. So this is Chief Kalanago. I'm here with Chris Kennedy. All right, he supports the indigenous people of this land, and we thank him for that. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right.